phones, right? Phones off, stereo devices away, right? How we feel? How we feel? Good. That's ideal. Make sure our phones are up. That works. Phones away. Perfect. Phones are going up. Lights off. Start putting our butts in seats. So have a good day.
You guys feel weird not having my laptop here. And I just have to already. That's
So, let me get a little bit of housekeeping out of the way.
Housekeeping.
This is housekeeping. This is for you guys, not for me, right? So I'd really like for you to pay attention and be in your seats. What is happening Monday? Review, notebook check. What's happening Tuesday? Yes. So what do I need from you on Monday and Tuesday? Come to classes with notebooks and a charged notebook. If you do not have a charged notebook on Monday or Tuesday, you're not going to be happy. I would say I don't know, because Tuesday we're having a test online, Master Connect. I don't know if you have to have your notebook for that. I don't. Is it going to work if you don't use your notebook? As long as it will work. That's why I don't know exactly what to do. But I can flip it down. We're going to need our compass Monday because we're going to have a review. Guys, again, this is for you, not me. I already know what we're talking about. I already know what's on the test. I don't need the review. You guys need the review, so I'm trying to make sure we understand we're having review on Monday. We need your Chromebooks because we're going to have some review games. We're going to have PowerPoints, or an assignment, that you will work on independently that will really help you out for the exam on Tuesday. If you have any missing assignments, turn them into me. I have graded the political cartoons. Yeah, I graded them. So, if I did not give you a grade, that means you not turn it into me. Turn it in either by the end of the day, or on Monday. Turn them in. That was my last very big announcement. Mr. Hardy has to fit on today. So let's have our warm up. Let's make sure we do this down. We're talking about fiscal policy today, right? So, yesterday we talked about monetary. So, today we're talking about fiscal. Good job. So, what do you think might be the role of the federal government when it comes to money in our economy? Federal government, not Federal Reserve, right? What's the Federal Reserve again? Someone refresh me? Factory that makes money. The men, the people that make the money, those are the people that they're making sure how much money do we have? Do we have enough in banks? Stuff like that. Government, tell me what they do. Obviously, remember we talked about it yesterday. If you don't know, just, look it up. Try your best. I'm not looking for correctness. I'm looking for a lot of effort. Very good. Start working on this. I'm taking attendance. If you have any questions, this is the time to do it. Don't be too loud.
Let's make sure we're working on our warm-ups. Let me take the attendance real quick and then I'll be up there. How are we doing on this warm-up? Do we need any help? Do we need some more time? I'm guessing we'll need a little bit more time. I'll give it to you. Let's make sure we're writing it down in our notebooks.
It's all about for me to myself. Where's today's school? Oh, we got it all in there. No. Yeah. No offense, it's not. Yeah, I didn't say that. I wanted to tell you that was really good. Keep working, we'll leave about 2 or so more minutes, make sure we have it down, be ready to share. All right. So, what do you think might be wrong with federal government? Taxes, interest, wages, money. They're the ones who determine where that money goes, right? We'll obviously talk about it more today, but they deal with that spending, congressional budget, taxes,
right? What type of things are they involved in? Taxes, budgeting, right? We're talking about that. They're not the ones who print the money, but they're the ones who figure out where their money will go. They have a budget, they have X amount of money, where are we putting that money to? Are we gonna put it to public schools, or public education, or we're gonna put it into military? Where does that money go? The federal government's the ones who get to decide that. We'll obviously learn more and more about that as we go on. Alright. So yes, there's a typo on here. How does fiscal policy help to shape, stabilize, and grow an economy? What should it say? The economy. So how does fiscal policy help to shape, stabilize, and grow the economy? So we're going to figure out an answer today. We're going to go. Then we're going to see a lot of the same stuff we've kind of seen before, talking about increasing, decreasing, but we're going to put it all together for the most part of what we've been learning, seeing how it works with the business cycle. We've been talking about, monetary policy. We saw how that would affect with the business cycle in terms of inflation and declining periods. We'll see that again today. A lot of it's just building on top of each other. We're good? So, let's look at this. What am I looking at? How much is that in hundreds? Trillions.
Is that loud?
This is live. This is happening right now. All these numbers are getting updated, maybe not right now, but maybe 20 seconds ago. This is live. This is going on right now. Look at this tax revenue though. We're still getting some GDP. Our GDP is not bad. We're still getting some stuff going in. 26 trillion. And honestly, I looked at this, obviously, it's my third time looking at it today. It still boggles my mind looking at numbers this way. Yeah. With a dollar sign in front of it. Yeah. So, this is fun to look at because you can look at a lot of different pieces. What's our largest budget item? Medicare. What's the next one? Just give me all three. These are our three largest budget items. Who makes the budget? The federal government, right? Federal government is the ones who figure out what are our biggest needs. Where should we put our money? Where does it need to go? Obviously, then we will learn more about how they build their budget, what our budget looks like. You can also see what's our population, their workforce. Look at all this. There's a lot that you can look through on here. Assets per citizen. The big number though is our debt. A lot of debt. A lot of debt. Keep running from the loan sharks, right? We will never pay that. So, what is fiscal policy? Fiscal policy is the use of government spending and taxation to influence economic conditions, especially macroeconomic ones. What is macroeconomics? Yes. So what is macroeconomics? It's our big picture economy, right? We're looking at the big picture of the economy. What's micro? Local, smaller. We're looking at the smaller stuff when it comes to micro. With fiscal policy, we're looking at the big picture. The federal government is what we're looking at. Federal government's pretty big. How many states do we have? 50. That's,
Yeah, didn't we just get this?
another one, I don't know who it Hawaiian State, Puerto Rico, and Guam are territories. Guam's been a territory.
Alaska's also.
Or so governments typically use fiscal policy to promote strong and sustainable growth and try to reduce poverty. They want to have the stronger the fiscal policy, the better our economy should be in practice. So you remember that video we watched yesterday where it compared monetary policy to a movie?
Yeah.
What movie did it compare to?
Despicable Me.
Despicable Me. What do we think we're going to get fiscal policy compared to? Does anyone guess? I'm not looking at it too. Does anyone have any guesses? I did have a student in my third period who was able to just pretty much guess it. It's another like animated. Cars.
If you need 5G solutions today, that's why choose T-Mobile for
Alright, pay attention. Watch this. Yesterday, there's a very good tool. Again, today, still a good tool. And does a great job breaking it down.
This is Mr. Cooper. Welcome to Econ Movies. Today we're going to the economics in the movie Cars. It studies individuals, businesses, and markets up close. The second part is macroeconomics, which studies the big picture, the entire economy as a whole. Macroeconomists look at things like spending, unemployment, and inflation to find out where the economy. Now, the economy is coming from cars. For example, some cars can go fast.
Precision instrument with speed and aerodynamics.
The economies of the world's developed countries can produce huge amounts of goods and services because they have the world's best engineers. They've got the capital, the factories, machines, and equipment that result in higher productivity. Now, other cars are slow.
I'm a pretty physical instrument to speed and
Less developed countries have slower economies because they have less capital, political instability, fewer free markets, or just a broken economic system.
So, using his example of Lightning McQueen and Mayer, what type of economy does America have? Are we Lightning McQueen or are we no Mayer? We're Lightning McQueen. Yes, we're in debt, but we still have a strong economy. We're still really trying along and doing our best to. We do make money. We are doing a good job of keeping our economy around and keeping it flowing. Your developing nations, that's your co-makers. Those are the ones that are kind of just, slowly getting there. They're getting by, but they're not doing it inside. They're just, chugging along.
In the movie, Lightning McQueen's goal is to win the Piston Cup. Although some countries are in the running to have the world's fastest economy, it's not really a race. Instead, the goal of every economy is to do each lap a little faster. If an economy is improving and going faster each year, then it's experiencing something called economic growth. The most important measure of a country's economy is something called GDP, or gross domestic product. GDP is the dollar value of all the final goods and services produced in a country in 1 year. It includes goods like Rusty's microwave.
Here, Rusty's medicated for the new rear-end formula.
But it also includes services like a paint job.
Remove the to a right.
Just like how a four-cylinder car gets its power from 4 pistons, each economy gets its power from 4 components that make up GDP. Economists have given each one a letter. The first component of GDP is consumer spending. This is spending on things like food and clothes and tires. The second part of GDP is investment. This is spending by businesses on equipment and machinery or other things to improve their business. The next part of GDP is government spending, which is spending on things like national defense, the police, and fire trucks. The last part of GDP is called net exports. It's the value of all the exports we sell to other countries, minus the value of all the imports we buy from them.
Lightning McQueen told me this was the best place in the world to get tires. How about setting me and my friends up with 3 4 cents each?
Look, the glory is the good money, man. Wow. Spero che il tuo amico stia bene. Mi dicono che siete fantastici. The second largest source of consumers, businesses, the government, and other countries determines how much we can produce in a year, the GDP. Okay, we're now done.
Because guess what? We get my video game in class. The one's already going for it. Awesome. So, everyone start looking up here, please. So I need everyone to listen to me right now. I like everyone else listening, because I love board games, right? I think I've said this before, but I have a board game collection in my house of about 40 or more. 40 at least, right? I love board games. So if I'm the guy who always has a board game, who do you think leads the instruction? Obviously me. I'm also a teacher. My biggest pet peeve is explaining a game multiple times, because this happens with my family all the time. When we have friends over, I explain the game. I do it thoroughly, very well. Take questions, make sure everyone knows what's going on. And then we start to play. And someone, usually my mother, looks up and goes, "What are we doing?" Please, come on, make me do that right now. Because I'm about to explain the fiscal shift activity. It's not that hard, but it is a little challenging. Because it's different. You are going to be the government. You're going to be the federal government, and you're going to impact policies and budget. And our exit ticket today, it won't be the one on the PowerPoint. Our exit ticket today is going to be just at least 5 sentences reflecting on playing this game. I give you some value questions. I want you just to think about it. What was it like playing this game? Was it easy? Was it hard? Why did I have you play this game? Does this reflect the federal government? How does it do that? Right? So that's what your exit ticket's gonna be after you play this game. We're gonna play a little bit of it together so you can get a baseline understanding. And then, once I feel like you guys have a good handle on it, you're gonna play on your own. I'm gonna just circulate around, make sure we're doing good, ask you about, your policies. Does that sound good? So what do you think I need of you right now? Attention. No. You don't need to do, you can do it individually. Don't worry about small groups. Alright, block 4. So look, how to play. To win the game, there's spending and tax policies. We're going to try to reduce future debts to today's level. So you're going to see a line, I'll point it out when we get there, and you want to bring that line down. That's going to be our debt line. We want to bring it down. You're going to meet our governing goals. You're going to have 3 policies that we're trying to look at. So right here is economic growth, strengthen social safety net, and then strengthen national defense. You want green stars, so you're going to enact policies that help these goals. You want to avoid the red ones. So, how are we going to look? Give me a number between 1 and 5. 4. Oh, 3. 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to try to be tax cutters, strengthen national defense, and rein in entitlements. If you did not want to, if you wanted, you could pick stuff that, appeals to you. If you're really interested in climate change, you can try to take out climate change. Investing in the future, perfect. So, we're going to play this one. Let me show you what to do. So, if you click on one of these things, you will see the related policies. So, let's start with cutting taxes. Is anything on here gonna help me cut taxes or deal with taxes? Tax credits and deductions, other taxes, let's look at tax credits and deductions. So, as we hover over this, here's our debt line as it stands. When it goes orange, that shows what would happen to it if I enact that policy with the debt. So, we're trying to cut some taxes. So, what might help? With any tax breaks for fossil fuels? Up the tax code? Let's see. So you'll enact it, you'll hit choose, and pay. So that actually made it go down, right? That's not like that. So you can look at view my plan. Any tax breaks for fossil fuels that negatively impacted our goal. So, since we have submitted it, we hit remove. You're able to put in, you're able to, mess around with it, see what will work. So, let's see what else might help here. Let me go to one that I know will help you out. So we're going to focus on national defense right this second. Remember, we're trying to get 3 stars in all of these and bring the debt down. It's what you'll do in a minute on your own. So, if we want to strengthen our national defense, we're going to increase our active duty army. Yes, I see that our debt will go up, but I'm willing to deal with that because I'll take care of that a little bit later, right? I want to just make sure that I'm strengthening our defense. Look, I got 2 stars already for that. That was a good policy to enact. Yes, my debt might have gone up, but I'll be able to cut stuff later, figure out where to take that money out of. There are going to be policies in here that you might think are great, and they are, like that would be helpful. But do they really go to your goals? Maybe not. Are they too expensive? There's one, if you see help, let me know. So, Medicare for all. That's not great, right? Right? This is everyone can go to the hospital if they need. We're good, we're covered. So let's enact it. Sure, might not really help with this, but it might, it's a good thing to have. It's pretty good. What happens to our debt? Very expensive, right? So it's hard. You are acting as the government. You are enacting policies and trying to put what's best for your goals. Does that make sense? Do you want me to keep going and share a little bit more examples, or do you feel comfortable to do it on our own and I'll come around and help you? You feel comfortable to do it on your own? Alright, let's start doing it, because remember, this is what our exit ticket is based off of. I want you to play this game. Play it multiple times as well, because it's not always going to be the same policies you're using. If you're trying to, you can also do a random. After a random one, pick stuff that you like or that you're interested in. Implement those policies. When you're doing your exit ticket, if you play it multiple times, you can compare and contrast how easy some of them are to some playthroughs as opposed to others. Does that make sense? Alright. So start working on it right now. I'm going to come around and make sure we're doing what we need to do. And then we're doing what we need. You see that what you're doing? Also, if you have something, you can do it, but I would like to. It shows you?
It's showing you how much it go down.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so I'm gonna help.
You lose stars. You lose stars.
Yeah. So something that I want you to be looking at too is how you might make a decision and it impacts 2 or 3 of your goals. It could impact 2 of them positively and 1 negatively. Right? It's a trade-off. Some of them might affect more than one. It also could affect your goals negatively. Honestly, if you flip it, once you play it once, and you pass it, once you get all 3 stars and your budget goes low, it'll tell you that you passed. Once you finish that, what you can do is try to make it a terrible policy. You can try to get all 3 X's. See if you can do that. Right? Mess around with it. See what you can do. You are acting as the government. But first I want you to succeed in, policy and your goals and cutting out debt. And then second, have fun, mess around and play it through multiple times.
Cyber chase. We're talking about cyber.
So also, I already kind of said this, real quick. If you hover over, if you don't fully understand what something means, I gotta stop. Rated entitlements, we don't need to get on tie your belts, good healthcare shouldn't cost so much. It'll kind of give you a little blurb of what you can do to help. I don't think I said that, so that's my fault.
Oh, I got you.
Medicaid payments. Track Medicaid spending. Maybe I'll actually get some stars.
All the ratings on dress. If there's something that Jorge likes, it's annoying his friends with this type of stuff. So. I do. I gotta say it.
You gotta save it for the church. Save it for the
Are we understanding how this game works? We're playing it multiple times to just see how different goals affect the different policies we have. It affects our debt, how much money, because there's some, like shrinking national security, and you're gonna have to spend more money than you can cut on that. And then there's others like, what's climate change? Like climate change, where you can impose taxes, like carbon taxes, and that helps you get money while also helping your goal. To keep letting that, remember to work on your exit ticket as well. If you have any questions, let me know. If you finish this and finish your exit ticket, you can work on other assignments for me. If not, keep playing this game, keep working. If you have any questions, let me know.
Someone has to provide universal basic income, is like getting $250 every month.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
No. You had that. Did you have that? That would be getting to the future, right? But is that great for that? Yeah, right? So, it's like, it's great in theory, like, I would love that. I don't think I've ever.
I decreased 10%.
Make sure in your exit ticket, I want these 5 sentences. I want you to reflect. This is not hard to do. You should be able to easily reflect on playing this game and how it relates to being part of the federal government. 5 sentences. Some good job reflecting, okay?
I didn't go to elementary school here.
No, I know.
No, let's not. I know most of you might be done with this already, that's okay. If you're not, keep playing it. If you're not done with the exit ticket, do the exit ticket, because I will be checking it for 9:15, right? If you're done, I want you to just check on Canvas, make sure you have no missing work for me. If you have missing work for me, what do you think I want you to do? Turn it in, work on it. You have time right now. You have time right now that you can work on it and get it in. Because guess what? Once it's closed, it's closed. It's going to be a hard reality when it's Tuesday and you're asking me just to can I turn in these assignments? Work on your work right now, if you can. Use your time very wisely. It's Friday. You don't have school for 2 more days after bell rings at 2:15. Finish on work on what you need to work on. If you're done, voices down, don't be too loud. Let others work peacefully. Okay? Make sure we're all up to date on notes. Seriously, make sure we are up to date on notes.
Somebody doing more than one request.
That wasn't you did it. I see the time. My coach was there.
So what are you doing?
That's wrong.
Hey, we got to finish this. You said it's in the working?
Alright, how are we feeling? Do we understand my expecting elements on Monday? What am I, yeah, what am I expecting? George Chromebooks. Notebooks. Ready to review. Because, again, who is the review for? Me or you? You guys. I like review, but it's fun. Let's have fun on Monday, but be productively, okay? Alright? So what I need from you guys right now, I need you just to get your phones, and be quiet, don't be too loud, stay in your seats. And let's be ready for a good weekend. Is that all y'all? Better sound.